Mr. Holster here, just having a little coffee in the tack room this morning. Woke up to 3 degrees yesterday. Yeah, had a friend on Facebook tell me he was looking out his window at the lake and somebody was out there fishing. Yeah, I said he was probably just trying to scope out the spot to put his ice fish house. Any rate, this weekend we're going to be looking at this firearm, and it got me to thinking, and it's kind of an interesting question. And I started looking through my own things and thinking about what I had, and not very many like this that I had. I've got that SIG P239 has wood grips. Yeah, I don't even think I have any single action cowboy guns that have wood grips. We're going to be looking at some this weekend on Jack's show that have wood grips. But it got me to thinking, since most of these guns nowadays they have no grips, just a frame, plastic frame. They're usually black, but they can come in colors. Got me to thinking how many people out there actually would prefer to have wood grips on their firearms versus plastic. We'll take for an example well, it's hard to come up with an example actually. Well, let's take the SIG P239 that is available, or was. It's not making it anymore. They're making the P225, which is pretty much the same gun. Very little difference. Available plastic grips or wood grips, and some of the 220 and the 226, same thing. So which would you prefer to have, the utilitarian plastic grips or the wood grips? And my thought process on this is kind of different as I've been thinking about it in the last couple days when Jack and I are working on this thing for Saturday. Kind of miss wood grips. I understand the concept of the plastic grips and the utilitarian purpose of them. And again, it's like my Smith & Wesson 640s using that nylon fiberglass grip on there all those years. It's utilitarian, and you can't harm it with anything. That material is like indestructible. Kind of like G10 and micarta, or the micarta grips on my SIG on my Ruger SP101. Another example. So I just thought real quick I'd do a little informal survey here and see what you would prefer if you had a firearm with actual grips and you could have your choice between some sort of synthetic utilitarian grip, which does make it easier when you clean the gun to not really have to worry about that so much, your grips. Or would you prefer to have a nice attractive wood grip? There. That's what I'm just wondering, curious what people think, because a lot of people might just want plastic grips nowadays because they just become so fixated on everything being on just a plastic grip frame. Yeah. So that gives you a little clue what we're looking at this weekend. We're going to look at a gun that the plastic grips are coming off and wood grips are going on, and the difference in appearance. That's one of the things we'll be looking at this weekend on Jack's show. Yeah, the Middle-Aged Man's Guide to Survival in the Post-Common Sense Era. There we go. I kind of stumbling this morning, aren't I? It's been a tough week, let me tell you. So I hope you tune in on Saturday morning. Till then, from Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe. That's not so bad. That's 4 minutes and 25 seconds of your life you'll never, ever, ever get back again.